character.
And we're live. Back in Caleb's apartment. No cats. Thank God.
No cats.
I would like to clarify something that I said on the last episode because a very angry man confronted me at JJ's.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, when John Wallen walked that lady, it was not because he was doing bad. It was because he said he got herpes from a baby and then called that baby a whore. So there's your clarification, John.
Wait, what was that person confused about?
I said that he walked that heckler, and he was like, I don't know, just it was blah blah blah, and I told him I'd fix it, and here we are. I've had some brewskis since then. I don't really remember the exchange. Mostly my night has been spent being concerned about Dace and his well-being. Dace, tell us what's going on with you.
I am on edge right now.
Why are you so edgy?
Brother? My car keys are missing. I don't know where my car keys are.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you not know about this, Caleb?
I knew they were missing, but I was like, they might be in Tyler's car.
Yeah, I went to go check Tyler's car. I grabbed Tyler's keys.
He said, can I have your keys to go check your car? I said, don't lose mine, brother. Don't do that.
I did not lose his. I went over
because that's like a real emergency at that point.
Yeah.
If you lose my keys.
I never lose my car keys, though. So I went to check his car, and they're not in his car. They're somewhere else. And then on my way back to JJ, I saw a police officer, asked him. I was like, hey, man, has anybody turned in some keys?
That guy had to be like, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I didn't find your keys in the city.
That guy is like, I've had to deal with 3 domestic disputes today, but yeah, your fucking car keys? Yeah, we're thinking about that, bro.
Probably. I was like, I know this is a long shot. He rolled down his window, and that's what I opened with. I was like, I know this is a long shot, but I lost my car keys. And
damn, you went up to a cop car?
Yeah. It was parked on the... It was parked on the corner in the parking lot. You know that big.
He's like, hey, have you gotten a radio call about these car keys? There's a hit
I'm
and run.
Desperate. My car keys are missing, and I'm fucking worried about it.
There's a hit and run triple homicide on Sheridan and EK Gaylord. Also, this guy lost his car keys, and we're trying to get these car keys back to whoever they belong as soon as possible.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna call 911, but you're here already, Mister.
So he wrote it all down.
Like, hey, there's a shooting over on EK Gaylord, but we weren't able to do anything until we got these car keys to whoever they belong.
A homeless guy is actively trying to light a lady on fire. Also, some jackass lost his car key.
Dude.
That's you, dude. You did that shit.
Downtown is getting crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
right
I'm still
now.
talking about my car keys.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I lost my shit. It's gone.
God.
I don't know where they are. But I before the Mike, when Tyler was coming to pick me up, I was sitting out in my driveway, and I saw Tyler's car down the road, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do a little prank. So I opened up the trunk of my car, and I got in the trunk of my car, and I almost shut the door. And that's the last time I saw my car keys, was undoing the trunk, was popping the trunk to my car. And then whenever he pulled up, I got out of the trunk, and I was like, look, I was in the trunk. Isn't that funny? And I'm pretty sure that my car keys are in the trunk. I'm pretty sure.
That's what you get for playing a little silly prank.
Oh, yeah.
You sat on your own whoopee cushion.
I never lose. I never lose my car keys, and I also never get in the trunk of my car. So somehow I think it's correlated.
You keep saying never, and it seems like you did both of those things tonight. So I don't really think it's a never.
Well, I know it looks bad.
It doesn't really strike me as a never.
I know it looks bad right now. This is like OJ. Like, he was like, I never kill people, and then while he's on trial for killing people.
Well, he was found innocent, so that's actually a pretty racist.
Okay,
thing
isn't that me convinced?
Pretty racist thing you just. The glove didn't fit.
Whatever.
Dace.
Yeah. Okay.
You're never gonna find your car keys, dude.
They're in the
They're
trunk.
probably going to be in the trunk.
They're in the trunk of my car.
They gotta be in the trunk. If you don't get in, let me know.
I'll get in.
I'll
find a way in my house.
All right, don't let me in. I rescind my nice thing I was gonna say.
Now, what were you gonna say?
I don't even
Just
remember.
hypothetically.
I don't even remember. I wiped it from memory. So I was like, oh, he's got it. Forget that. I'm good. No, downtown is getting nuts.
Yeah, what were you saying about...
I don't know if I told you guys about this, but like, it was a Sunday morning, and I woke up to like screaming.
Whoa.
At 8 a.m. and I looked out this window, and there were a homeless guy and a homeless lady just arguing, and the guy's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," just like stuff like that. And she runs over. I can't really describe it to all the listeners, but like, this is like a cul-de-sac over here. Basically, there's like no escape.
We got a
And
camera now.
She goes to the very end over here, and I'm looking down. I'm on the 6th floor, but I can hear almost everything. And these two security guys come out, and they're like, they break it up.
Yeah.
And so the homeless guy leaves. And so the lady's like, "I don't feel safe. Can I go inside?" And the two security guys are like, "No, no, you can't come in here."
What are you, crazy?
And I was kind of watching that like, oh shit. And I can see around the corner. The guy went around the corner and just stood there.
Oh.
So I'm
like Batman?
oh shit, he's probably going to come back. And sure enough, they close the door, and she just kind of stays over here. And this guy just comes running back, and he catches up to her. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch." And he starts punching her.
Whoa.
He starts beating
Jesus
her.
Christ.
Yeah, and then the two security guys came out, and they broke it up. And then I think like 4 people came out of my building to like go help out. But like the
Dude.
whole time, the guy's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking." And the lady, she wasn't really helping her cause it. She was like, "Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch." And I'm like, "Yo, shut up. This guy's gonna hurt you." But then he got ran off.
I was what's kind of nice is now Black Twitter has morphed into Black podcasts, which are very fun to listen to. I was watching a clip from a Black podcast, and this guy was like, it was like 3 dudes and 1 lady, and they were talking about domestic violence. And the one guy was like, "All right, all domestic violence is bad. We'll open with that. But," and I was like, "This is where it gets good." He goes, "But if we're in an argument, right, and I tell you to shut up, do you think it's a good idea to keep talking?" I was like, "Yes, dude, I'm with that." She even started laughing. So if you get someone to laugh, I mean, honestly, if going back to OJ, if he just made the jury laugh the whole time, he would have got acquitted again. But turns out he had a really good lawyer. Isn't it weird that his entire defense team died of cancer?
Because Cochran, Shapiro,
Yes.
and Kardashian, but he really wasn't like, he was there for moral support. He was just a good friend of OJ. He didn't really do much.
Yeah.
But it was, I think, Shapiro and Cochran.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that what made the Kardashians? This might be an ignorant thing to say.
Yeah, that was
Robert Kardashian, I think, was the dad.
yeah.
There's also another Robert Kardashian, but I think Robert Kardashian
Yeah, it was
the
Robert
dad.
Kardashian, yeah.
And it was OJ threatened to kill himself, and one of the, I think, who are all the Kardashian girls? What are their names? Kim,
Chloe,
Courtney,
and then those are the only Kardashians.
I think he threatened to kill himself in Courtney's bedroom.
Yeah, Chloe's bedroom.
Chloe's bedroom?
Yeah, because there's a theory that OJ is Chloe's dad.
Because everyone's saying that, like, the Kardashians are famous because of that sex tape.
Yeah.
It's not. They've always been Hollywood socialites. Rob was a very respected lawyer.
What a very feminist take for you. That's nice.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, yeah, they were known, but you put together a sex tape like that, and it's gonna.
I mean, yeah,
That's how I found out about him.
Have you heard
I was
Ray
like
J?
12 looking at that shit.
Have you heard Ray J talk about that sex tape?
No. I don't even know who that guy is outside of the sex tape.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys don't know any Ray J?
No.
He's got my songs over there, but he's got one good song. We'll listen to it on the way home. And also, he came out with a Kanye diss track when Kanye and Kim were married. And it's like, I hit it, 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 I hit it first. Which is tight.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
But he was talking about the sex tape, and he was on a podcast, and he was like, if we don't drop that sex tape, everything in the culture is different.
Yeah.
He's like, you aren't dressed the way you're dressed.
I remember we talked about this
Yeah.
when Ava was on the pod.
It was pretty sick.
Like, yeah, I don't think you...
He changed everything, dude.
Because that is the biggest sex tape ever, right?
The only reason you're wearing
think
those
so.
jeans is because that sex tape dropped.
I didn't. I remember
The
not.
only reason YouTube TV exists
It's because of that sex tape dropped.
is because of that sex tape.
I remember not knowing who either Ray J or Kim Kardashian was, but just hearing about it in school and being like, I gotta see this shit.
Yeah.
It
It blew her up.
There's a lot of big things I haven't seen, like Two Girls, One Cup. I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either, and I'm so cautious
You haven't
about
seen
who
it?
I say that to.
No, never seen
Whoa,
it.
we're the
Everybody-
minority, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
we are.
Oh,
I've surmised what it is.
Yeah.
I've heard descriptions.
Yeah.
Same.
I have just, based on what I know, I have no interest in watching that.
I'm so cautious about who I say that I haven't seen it to because every time they're gonna be like, "Oh my god," and they're gonna show you, and I don't want to see it.
I feel the same way about Two Girls, One Cup is how I feel about the Terrifier movies. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna watch those.
I might actually watch the Terrifier movie. Somebody was telling me about it the other day, but I don't really get the appeal.
I don't like torture porn, horror.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
not-
my thing.
Something I really enjoy either.
I finally watched Smile.
I've never seen Saw.
It took me like 3 nights, and it's
Saw is good.
Is it?
I hate Saw.
I don't think
I
I
like
would
the first
like it.
one.
Saw
just
is like I started it. I was
The
like
first one is
20 minutes
just like a
in.
good movie, and then they made 9 more. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, there's
It's like
literally
Fast and
10
Furious at that
Saws.
point.
the reverse bear trap, dude.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like a bear trap.
What, you
Catch
step on it and then it
catches you
catches
like
the
this.
ground?
Yeah.
But the other one, they put it in your mouth and it goes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, reverse bear trap.
Yeah, see, I don't like
That
that.
is wild. There was
Dr.
one
Phil in one of them?
in Scary Movie. He was in
Okay,
the
okay, it
scary,
was Scary
movie with
Movie.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, yeah, I get them too confused.
He
a
said
lot.
you have to make a free throw, and he couldn't do it. Oh, speak of the fucking devil.
There he is.
Yeah,
dude.
Is
there's
Shaq the
Shaquille
most
O'Neal.
famous fucking person ever?
Who do you think's more famous, him or Snoop Dogg?
The name. Oh man,
Maybe.
tough.
Oh fuck! I
tough,
don't know.
dude.
Snoop. Everyone knows Snoop.
You gotta know Snoop.
Shaquille O'Neal, I think, is. I don't know.
They might be on equal level.
Wait, why is Shaq on a Domino's commercial?
Dude, he's on.
when he owns Papa John's.
I think no. I think this is a new commercial. I
That's
think
a separate one.
What's
yeah.
the insurance?
Okay.
'Cause the other
General?
one was his
He's on
General,
that too,
yeah, he's
or
on
whatever
his
that
General.
is.
Kevin Hart playing basketball.
Yeah. He saved Papa John's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after the whole N-word scandal.
There's a show on HBO that's just like a reality show that follows Shaq, and
That's
it's awesome. I
That
watched
is
like the
awesome.
first season, and it's literally
that.
just like he's a DJ. He owns Papa John's. He like his son is like trying to go to the NBA.
He's a doctor.
So he makes him work out. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He was a volunteer sheriff's deputy for a while.
He's a very successful and smart like business guy.
Yeah, he's smart as hell.
Yeah.
I remember he was real sad when Kobe died.
Fuck.
Yeah. Because they, I don't think they were on great terms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he had a lot of regret.
Oh, shit.
I had a lot of regret too.
Michael Jordan had a great line
I wanted to have dinner with Kobe. Never
What
got
was
the
the line?
chance.
at the memorial service in the stadium or whatever. He was like, I didn't want to cry because I don't want to have to deal with another 4 years of a Michael Jordan crying meme.
That's great. Adds some
pretty
levity to a very sad time.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, dude. I fucking love that guy.
He got his dad killed due to gambling.
I heard. Yeah, that's rumors.
That's really funny because I was talking to someone about Michael Jordan today.
Here's the thing, like,
And they were like, I don't like Michael Jordan. He's a bad person. I was like, so he got his dad killed. Who among us hasn't been
like-
guilty of that?
it kind of makes sense, but then
Yeah.
it's like, damn, Michael Jordan, the guy for Nike,
Yeah.
the first guy to get like a huge Nike contract, to get like the biggest max contracts,
Yeah.
to be like, oh shit, I don't have any money for this one guy I was playing golf with a few times that I gambled
That's
with. Oh
wild.
shit, my dad might die.
You got to have a really bad gambling problem for it to be that.
I mean, he did. There's like stories of him like cheating at cards at like senior centers. Or there's no money on the line. They're just playing cards.
Having that much,
He's in it for the love of the game, dude. He just loves winning, can't get enough.
you just took everything personal.
Michael Jordan was like,
He's at bingo.
he's. I used
He
to
dropped
like
bingo before me, and I took that personally.
before like I learned about everything about Michael Jordan. I like, like assholes. I don't like assholes at all.
Yeah.
But like after Michael Jordan, I'm like, assholes like get stuff done.
He's the coolest asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the problem is all the assholes we
Anthony
know
Edwards?
are also losers.
Anthony Edwards is a fucking asshole.
He's Michael Jordan's bastard.
That's what everyone's saying.
He was talking shit to Bronny the other night.
He was talking shit to JJ Redick. He was talking shit to the coach.
Dude, when he said to Bronny, he was like, "You don't need to shower after the game, bro. You're good."
Damn.
I
a
once
pretty good
opened.
burn.
I once.
That's awesome.
I once hosted a weekend for Clayton English. Not to brag. Not to name drop or
I don't know
anything.
who that is.
Don't even know who that
But
is. Keep it going.
We talked ball for a while. We were talking about Anthony Edwards and
Yeah.
what's that movie he's in? He's
Anthony
in a movie
Edwards?
with Adam Sandler, and it's Anthony Edwards is in a movie with Adam Sandler, and he plays a bad guy. He plays an asshole basketball player,
I don't know.
and he's amazing in the movie. He is.
I do remember this. I don't remember the name of it.
It's called-
but yeah.
He is amazing in the movie.
Yeah, I know what
He
you're
plays
talking
like
about.
just like an asshole who keeps talking shit to the main character. And we were talking about that movie, and I was like, "Man, he's such like a good actor." And Brandon was like, "No, I think he's just like that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, that probably makes more sense."
That's kind of nice. I was listening that podcast, The Rewatchables. They did one about This Is the End. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
They were talking about like everyone's playing like an exaggerated version of themselves, but a lot of like the beef in the movie is like pulled from real life. Like there were a couple times in Seth Rogen and James
Where the
Franco.
fuck does Michael Cera get into that?
Well, so he joined late.
Okay.
And they asked him to be on it, and they were like, he was like, I'll do it if I can play like the opposite of myself. And I guess like they'd been filming that party sequence for like a couple weeks before he came on set.
I know the Rihanna story.
Yeah, and so everyone had been like
I've heard
saying shit about him leading up to it. So he was like, yeah, I'll just be who everyone's describing. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But there were a couple times in production where like Seth Rogen and James Franco had to remind people like, hey, we're all friends. We should pull back a little bit.
But the Michael Cera thing's so funny because you guys know like the Rihanna story.
Yeah.
Like in the scene, he has to smack her ass.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Only if I get to slap you back."
Yeah, because they did it fake, and it just didn't look right. And he was like, can I actually slap your ass? And, whoa, Klay Thompson for 22 points. First preseason game, he went all zeros.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Fuck Klay Thompson.
washed.
Klay Thompson, if you're listening to this, which you probably are because
Probably
this is
are.
a big podcast,
Big time shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Klay Thompson. What do you think about that? You're washed, and you'll never be what Steph is.
Damn.
Literally never. And you literally ruined my fucking life.
Yeah, you're the splash step bro. What do you think about that? You like that, Clay?
I don't like letting sports get to me like that, but it does.
It really does. You're having a tough year.
It's bad.
It's been a rough time for you. I mean, OU joining the SEC, just wow.
And we deserve it too.
Yeah.
Because for 20 years, we've had winning seasons.
When do you think it'll get better in the SEC? Like, do you think it'll take a few years?
Dude, I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. I mean, the Thunder will have a good year.
Yeah, I'm
So you got that going
excited
for
for
you.
Thunder.
As long as everyone's healthy, it'll be a good year.
Knock on wood.
I think JJ Redick might actually be a good coach.
Here's my hot take about coaching in the NBA or coaching basketball.
Hit me. Before
How impressive is coaching in the NBA? How impressive is it? If you have a guy like Anthony Edwards,
yeah.
like you can like set up certain plays like pick and roll. You can set up, alley plays like inbounding a ball.
Yeah,
I've seen that before, and I've seen LeBron talk about it. But like the other 95% of the time,
So let me ask you this.
How random
I
is
have,
it?
I have a question about a basketball coach and a question about a football coach. I just want your take on them.
Football coaches.
Well, hold on. Just wait till you hear it. Is Steve Kerr a good coach?
That's a good question.
I think yes, because if you watch the Warriors, especially when they're like cooking, and even like last season.
I would say yes because, 15, 16, where they're like dominating, that is a small team. Everyone on that team is sub 7 feet.
Yeah.
Except for, what's his face?
Yes.
I can't remember.
White guy.
But Bogut?
Yeah.
Something like that. They're
Bogut.
fucking small.
Yeah.
And they were crushed 73 wins.
And even last season, where on the surface the team doesn't seem great, they're still cooking. Like, that makes sense. But, okay, so football coach, what do you think about, like, Andy Reid? Is he a truly great coach, or does he have an insane
I think you
roster?
have to be. Even if you have, like, superstar. I think, dude, winning an NFL game is the hardest thing you can do. No matter the
Chiefs,
talent.
dude. Tell that to the Chiefs. They're still undefeated, brother.
Still undefeated. Like the amount of manpower that goes into winning every week.
Yeah.
The amount of coaches, the amount of players.
Yeah.
What all the players are doing. You have to like set up certain scheduling to get them all in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. I think it's impossible.
You're not wrong. We got to talk about something different, though.
I have a mental breakdown just watching this shit.
Yeah. I mean,
especially in college when they're like all 18 years old and getting DUIs. And then you get a call at 3 a.m. like, hey, your star running back just beat up his girlfriend. You're like, fuck.
yeah.
Fuck. Who's our backup? Oh, that guy sucks.
I did hear someone talking, though. Like, you want your quarterback to be a pretty straight-laced guy. But if it's like a wide receiver, you want him to be a scumbag.
Because wide receivers, the ones that get in the most trouble, right?
I think statistically, yeah.
What about a guy like Adam Thielen? What about a guy named Cooper Kupp? What about Jason Witten?
No.
What do they all have in common?
White guys.
Yeah. I heard Stavros was talking about, because he's a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, everyone in Baltimore, they're like, man, Lamar Jackson, he's good, but there's something about Flacco that I trust more. It's like, there's something I miss about Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, dude. Flacco is the man.
I don't get any of this.
Yeah, this is a football podcast.
Yeah, I know. We got.
When you guys start talking like movies I haven't watched or sports, I just stay quiet. Just let you guys have your fun.
You've seen like 3 movies.
I've seen, yeah.
And
that's
3
fair.
football games.
That's fair. That's fair. I just let you guys do your thing.
Okay, we'll change the subject. Go ahead, Dace.
I didn't say we had to change the subject.
Change the subject. Change this. Go ahead.
You guys
I
have-
wish I knew where my car keys were. They're still missing.
Dude, you going up to a police officer and being like,
I did.
Have you seen
I really
car
did.
keys?
I just was walking up, and he was on his little laptop, and then he looked up, and then he kind of went back to his laptop, and then he realized I was walking towards him, and then he started to roll down the window, and I was like, "This is a long shot, but have you seen any car keys around here? Has anybody turned any car keys?"
Did you ask management at JJ's if anyone had turned in car keys?
I asked the downstairs bar and the upstairs bar several times. Yes.
Perfect. All right, so they probably are in your trunk.
I think they are in my trunk, and again, my logic, I never get in my trunk, and I
are your
very
house
rarely
keys on there?
use my
House keys on there too?
Yeah, house keys, my car key fob, which, by the way, car key fobs, very fucking expensive.
Very. Yeah.
$700
Well, dude,
bucks.
don't look. Well, here's the thing. If you can't find them, I talked to Tyler, and Tyler said his kids can sleep on the couch downstairs. You can take their bedroom.
No, I did not say that.
He said that?
You can sleep on my couch if you need to. But make it quick because I'm going to be turning in pretty quick when I get home.
Yeah.
So you're really going to have to figure that out. Yeah, I got about a 12 to 15 minute drive from your house to my house. So you have about that long to get it figured out. Also, you said you need a wire hanger. Where are you going to get a hanger? Because I don't think you keep that in your wallet.
No, I don't. But I can get in my house. I know how to get in my house. There's a secret. And it's called the window that I keep unlocked for events like this.
Secret tunnels.
And I'll crawl in there. I've done it several times.
Is your cousin going to be home?
Yeah. And she knows about the keys too because I called her and asked her to check in the driveway if maybe they fell out of my pocket on the way from my trunk to your car.
She's probably mad at you because you're kicking her out of your house.
Yeah, I really don't care. She can get the hell out of my house.
Yo, fuck you, Dace's cousin.
Damn.
Fuck you.
Does she listen to this?
No, but now I really hope not. She doesn't know how much of a bother it is having her at the house.
Yeah, because I'm not editing any of this.
That's fine.
It all stays
It is what
there.
it is. If she does and she hears this, I'll deal with that later. I don't care. Right now, I need to fucking worry about my car keys. I'll get in my house. I'll get a wire hanger, and I've done it before. I can jimmy it in there, press the unlock button, and go from there. If they're not in my trunk, I do not know what I'm going to do, though.
Damn.
But they're in my trunk. I'm manifesting that my car keys are in my trunk. I don't mean to make this all about my car keys. You guys were talking about sports. I don't know anything about sports. I just let you guys do.
What's up with your car keys?
They're lost.
Dude, I got him good when we left JJ's. We were about to walk out of the building, and I said, "Where are my keys?"
He did not get me.
Somebody got me.
He goes, "Oh, shit, not you too."
Did you get me tonight? Did you
so.
prank
There
me?
was I don't think so.
Somebody pranked. Oh, Cody did.
Cody did?
Yeah.
What did Cody do?
He pretended like he was on the phone. He was like, kill him.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? And he was like, your boyfriend's on the phone. I'm like, oh, Cody.
Yeah. He just walked away, and Cody looked at me. He was laughing, and I said, they're having an argument right now. He can't talk to
Dude,
his
there was a
boyfriend."
guy at the
That's why he called
bar who almost got removed tonight.
Yeah.
He had a lot of face tattoos.
He was a bit...
I referred
yeah.
to him as Teriyaki 6'9"
Teriyaki.
That's good.
because he looked like he was of Asian descent.
Okay, so I was petting the dog at the bar.
Yeah.
And the dog was kind of standing near him.
Mm-hmm.
I was petting the dog, and he kept saying, pero? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, el pero or something pero? And I was like, yeah. I said yes like 8 times.
He was talking Spanish to you?
Yes. And I was like, yeah, el pero. And
Is
he
that-
kept asking me.
Is that a dog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Spanish.
I don't know shit about Spanish.
What the guy was like, is that a dog?
You want to
Is that
talk
a
to
dog?
me? You're going to learn some English, buddy.
He kept on asking something. And I looked at his face, and it startled me. And I think he saw that I was startled because I didn't see the tattoo on his face. At first, I was
Maybe
like,
that's why he was so pissed.
He was furious. Everyone...
and
like,
Jake at JJ's was like, what do you think that guy does for work? And I was like, nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Obviously.
do anything.
No,
can't
if
get a job
anything,
with
he's
face
at
tattoo
the
like
back of a fast food restaurant.
Yeah. Back of the house for sure.
Jake, you talking about new Jake?
Yeah, new Jake.
He was talking shit about Canes.
Dude, I've
yeah, he
kind of been.
was.
And I don't like him now.
I've been trying to start a bit with him because he goes to college. He goes to OU, and he looks like he's in a frat.
Yeah.
So every time I see him, I'm like, "Hey, bro, you in Sigep, bro? You in Sigep?" And the first few times he's like, "No," but like the last few times he's been like, "Why do you keep asking me that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." But every time I see him, I'm like, "Bro, Sigep."
I'm going to join in that now.
Yes,
When I see
please,
him,
somebody.
yeah. You sick up, dude?
'Cause I was talking to John McMillan outside of Bricktown, and he walked by, and I was like, "Yo, Sigep," and he stopped, and he was like, "Why are you asking me that?" And
Yeah.
I looked at John. I was like, "I'm starting a new bit," and John was like, "Okay."
He was talking about Canes, and he was like, yeah, like, why can't your tenders just stand alone? Why do they need dipping sauce? And I was like, who the
What
fuck?
the fuck, Art? What the fuck kind of question is that?
I was like, who the fuck's eating tenders without sauce in the first place?
Yeah, it pissed me off.
even if you don't like the sauce with your chicken tenders,
You can get hot
why
sauce.
question the sauce?
That's crazy.
Sauce is just self-explanatory.
And then he was like, and now all these other people are making house sauces. I was like, okay, so they set a standard.
Dude,
Did Brahms not have like that sauce before Cane's? I thought that they did.
I
don't
get the
think so.
gravy.
I thought they did.
But I remember Pat and I were talking about Pat Pat Ferris and I used to work at Cracker Barrel at different places. He worked in the one at Shawnee. I worked in the one in Norman.
Nice.
And we were talking about it. And this new guy, he's like, man, Cracker Barrel fucking sucks. And Pat and I looked at each other and we were like, fuck you.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you.
Cracker Barrel is awesome.
Cracker Barrel is. I worked there for years.
I love Cracker Barrel.
And the food only got better.
I wish it was 24 hour.
I remember.
If it was 24 hours, holy shit.
That'd be awesome.
I remember being younger. I wanted a Magic 8-ball so bad. And
You trying to score an 8-ball?
huh?
You trying to score an 8-ball right now, dude?
I just wanted a Magic 8-ball. I wanted one so bad. I just liked them, and we went all over the place. Walmart, Target, couldn't find it, and I kept telling my dad, I was like, "Let's go to Cracker Barrel. I know that they're gonna have it at Cracker
They
Barrel."
got one.
We go to Cracker Barrel. They got it. Got a Magic 8-ball.
They got Harry Potter toys.
They got all kinds of cool
Pokemon
shit, dude.
toys.
They got checkers on the porch.
It's awesome.
I remember always we would play checkers out on the
Always,
porch.
dude. You got to wait
So
time.
good.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Let's play
I
some
don't
checkers.
give a fuck. I came here for the checkers, mostly.
When I was a kid, I loved Cracker Barrel and I loved Red Robin.
Red
Never really been
fucking
Red
Robin,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Holy shit.
You've never had Red Robin?
No, once. I did once. I did
We'll
once.
go. Is it still on Ed Noble in Norman?
Yes. We have to go. Unlimited fries, dude.
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah, bottomless
They are
fries
good.
and campfire sauce. Get the campfire sauce for the
Is
fries.
Red Robin national?
Yes. I used to eat it I used to eat it in Ohio.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're national, dude. You get the Burn and Love burger. Oh,
Dude. Red Robin.
I love
Great
Red Robin.
vibe.
Awesome vibe. Great place to watch a game.
I would say it's better than the Cracker Barrel vibe.
Whoa.
It's just like a fun
I
vibe.
took a girl on a date to Cracker Barrel. That was a mistake. That was a
How's
mistake.
that a mistake?
It was a first date. We went to
Okay.
Cracker Barrel. But it was me, her, and a bunch of geezers.
You're setting the tone early, dude.
It was weird.
You're like, I'm an
It was
old soul. I love
And
country cooking.
also, I did kind of fuck up because I wanted Cracker Barrel. We were driving around trying to figure out where to eat, and I wanted Cracker Barrel. I like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, of course.
We drive past the Cracker Barrel. She goes, I don't really like Cracker Barrel. Like Cracker Barrel, that's where the old people hang out. That would be weird.
Get out of the car.
And I was like, haha, yeah. And then we keep driving, can't figure anything out. And she's like, oh, I don't know. Where do you want to go? And I was like, I'm going to go to Cracker Barrel. And then we went to Cracker Barrel.
Did she
For a
just hate
bunch
it?
of old
I don't
you don't
think
have to
so.
fucking talk to other people.
It didn't
You
last
just
very
get
long.
your fucking food.
It's not a participation
I was
thing.
I was in it mostly for the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, there's nothing more powerful than on a first date setting the tone by scarfing down a mama's pancake breakfast
Oh yeah.
right in front of a
Oh
lady.
yeah, that's just so good.
fuck.
This is who I am.
A grandma
Cracker
sampler.
Ugh, dude.
Catfish.
So
Come
good.
on.
So good. They got that big old fireplace there. You feel like you're in like a homestead.
Dude, you walk in the wintertime, real
Oh,
cold out, they got that
ooh,
fire burning.
Ooh,
Oh, get some coffee in you.
so much gravy.
Get the biscuits before.
I remember when I was working at Cracker Barrel, they tried to get us to sell these craft coffees.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no free refills.
No. My wife
And
always
they
gets
would
them.
try to push it on us, and nobody ever wanted these craft coffees because they'd be like, "Is it free refills?" And we'd be like, "No." And they're like, "All right, I just want regular coffee."
Yeah.
And our managers would flip shit if we couldn't sell these things.
Dude, this would happen when I worked at Olive Garden. They'd want you to really get people to buy wine and dessert. If you're going to dinner, you've usually decided if you're getting a drink before you go there. Typically.
And if it's a date, usually most dates I've been on for like dinner, we're like not trying to eat a lot,
No.
not trying to get dessert.
They're trying to play it safe.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
which is why
I don't
you
want a
have
tummy
to
ache.
scarf down a mama's pancake breakfast on a first date.
Most dates I've been on, it's mostly drinking.
You set a tone.
Yeah.
You go, we're not fucking tonight because I'm not going to be able to move after I eat this. We're
Yeah.
going to go home and we're going to watch something. And that's it. If you drink on a first date, you seem like a slut. You don't want to seem like a slut, Dace.
Okay. I don't care what I seem like. I just want the drink.
I don't because I'm driving usually.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want them to think you drink and drive a lot, even if you do.
Have you guys ever been stood up? You ever been stood up?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have? Really?
Not like I guess ghosted is a better way to put it because we didn't like set a destination and time.
Being ghosted hurts.
This happened a few weeks ago, but we talked to a girl on Hinge, and we talked about going on a date, and then like I thought I was getting ghosted for a few days, and she was like, "Hey, sorry to ghost, or I didn't mean to ghost or anything," and we rescheduled.
Yeah.
And I did like the follow up, like, "Hey, just making sure we going," and I didn't get a response. Oh, and I went anyway.
Damn.
Just in case.
See, I was
Lowest moment ever. I was like, I can't believe I fucking went, dude.
That's brutal.
It's bad that you went.
It is bad that I went. But in my
You're
head,
desperate.
I'm like, oh, maybe her phone died and she's going to be there.
Yeah, you always make up some bullshit.
Dumbest thing ever.
Dumbass
I
shit.
was like, what if she goes and I'm not there?
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's tough.
Dude, I got stood up. We were going to go to the garage. It was her idea to go. And the day comes and she texts me. She's like, when are we meeting at the garage? I say, 7 o'clock. Does that work for you? Yeah, that works for me. 7 o'clock comes around. I go there. I'm sitting in the parking lot. All right, I'm here. Nothing back. 10 minutes go by. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go get us a table.
Oh, man.
I go inside.
Oh, fuck.
I go inside the garage. Still no reply. I'm sitting down. And the guy comes up to me, like bartender comes up to me. No. And I was like, yeah, I'll have a water. I'm just waiting on somebody right now. And he's like, okay. He walks away. Another 10 minutes. I'm like, man, fuck, what is going on? And then she's not even replying or even opening the messages.
If you're listening to this, bitch, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
You disgusting bitch. I hate you so much.
She's not even opening the messages. So I was like, all right, 7:40. I'm gonna decide I've been stood up. I'm gonna leave. 7:30 comes around. The guy comes back, and he's like, "Are you waiting on somebody?" And I was like, "Well, I was." And he was like, "Oh." And
Dude, if I was the bartender, I'd be like, "You want a drink?"
Yeah.
I was like,
It's on me, dude.
It's on me, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I think I got stood up. And he was like, oh, it happens. And I was like, I guess there's a first for everything, trying to like make it not look so bad on me. I was like, yeah, I guess there's a first for everything. And then, so I was like, well, and then I just left. I left. And then the next week I had a date. And she was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, we're going to the garage. Because I just wanted to prove to that guy that I'm not a loser guy.
Yeah.
She shows up. The guy is our bartender. He gives me like a little smirk. Like he knew, he recognized me. And I was like, yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah. And it was awesome.
Back on my bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Date went well, and then afterwards I walked back through the garage. I parked in the back. I had to walk back through to get to my car. I see the guy at the bar. We make eye contact. I give him one of these. He does the same, and I was like, hell yeah, he knows.
That's what's up. That's a nice recovery.
Yeah.
That's way better than Caleb's story.
That's how anxious...
Yeah. mine's just sad, dude.
Yours is sad.
That's how much I can't handle being looked at like that. I had to prove to this guy I'm never going to see again that that I'm not a pussy that gets stood up.
That's tough.
It was bad.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No, I've never been stood up. Like I don't have a story that fucking embarrassing. That's brutal.
It was bad. It was rough. But
Dating's bad. You haven't dated in a while.
It's been a long time.
It's it sucks. I hate every second of it.
it does suck.
It seems like it keeps getting worse from where I sit.
Yeah. It fucking went on a date.
If you want to date, you can't like. I avoid the talking stage at all costs.
It sucks. They don't contribute back to the conversation
like,
at all.
If I like talk to you at all, I'm like, I want to try to get a date either like tomorrow night or like the first weekend
as soon
possible.
as possible.
Yeah. Because otherwise you're just stuck in limbo.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. And you go on a date and then she got a bunch of armpit hair and it's bad.
It's so hot.
Ugh, that's not what you want.
I'm cool with armpit hair.
I thought I would have been fine with it, and then she kept talking, and I just slowly realized she was not at all somebody I was trying to hang out with.
It seems like it's relatively easy to fuck, but if you want like a relationship, that seems nearly impossible.
I don't really want a relationship. But I don't know. I don't really just want to
I do.
fuck either.
I'm the girl in this situation every time. I want a relationship.
I don't know how to get to the thing where you're just like, where you just fuck. I don't know how to do that, I guess. It feels weird. I gotta like know you. I don't want to just fuck some lady.
Same.
That's sweet, you guys.
I want to actually. You know what? You know what I want? You know what I fucking want?
What do you fucking want?
Dude, I feel like this is an Oklahoma thing. Girls either want like nothing at all. They just want to like hook up or like situationship. It's either that or they want to have a family and acres of land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I just want a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Just someone to hang out with every week. Get to know each other.
Not
Someone you
much.
get along with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
too much responsibility.
And I don't want to date multiple people.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Just
wanna do
one.
that. Yeah.
And that really is a tough option in fucking Oklahoma.
It's hard to find one of those.
That sounds
You gotta
brutal.
sift through a bunch of fucking nobodies. A bunch of.
It seems like everyone's like too extreme. They want one side or another side, nothing in between.
Everyone's too radical, dude.
It was too radical for a boy like me.
I got a match the other day. This girl was like, "We would be a whole vibe," and then I said, "Cool," because I'm not looking for a half vibe. I thought that was good. Left me on red. I haven't talked to her since. I thought that was a good line. I thought it was good.
That's crazy.
I thought it was good.
God.
Ugh. I saw. You guys know who JoJo Siwa is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
I
going
saw
off the
wife
rails.
material.
I saw an interview with her where they were like, "How old are you?" She was like, "I'm 21," and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so young. Do you drink?" And they're like, JoJo Siwa was like, "I don't drink, but I have someone inside me named Radical Rick."
Oh yeah, I
And
saw that.
he drinks and he gets crazy. And I was like, shoot her on site, dude.
Yeah, she's been like stealing lyrics
I'm
off of
Radical
popular songs.
Rick. Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, she's doing this whole thing where she's trying to like what is it called? Like remarket or whatever her whole
Yeah.
persona.
Yeah.
And it's not going well at all. It's just cringy and awful and
She
bad.
invented gay pop, dude. What are you talking about?
She sucks.
No, she's not Brat.
She invented
Like Charlie
gay pop.
XCX, dude.
It's just crazy to say you invented gay pop when it's like Elton John,
Queen.
Queen,
Yeah, Queen.
Wham.
Wham, George Michael for that matter. He had an illustrious solo career.
Coldplay.
Foo Fighters.
Shut up, dude. Foo Fighters fucking kick ass. I mean, late Coldplay. Early Coldplay's good.
Foo Fighters, AC/DC, Metallica, Pantera.
Have you talked to Dave Grohl recently? I know you guys are close. How's he doing?
I haven't.
Oh, a rock
reached out.
star does rock star shit. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's kind of how
Here's-
I feel
oh
about
my
it.
Here's the
That's
deal.
how I feel about it too.
Here's what
it's
I-
like, what the fuck do you think he was
Yeah.
doing?
Listen, here's what I think about it. Like, if you're a rock star, cheating is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
To father a child,
Oh, you ever heard of Bon Scott from AC/DC, dude?
he was like a raging alcoholic.
Dude, he was once hospitalized for drugs, I think, and his manager went to visit him, and Bon Scott was bragging how there were 2 women in that hospital who were giving birth to his child.
Wow.
Holy shit. I don't understand how you don't pull out.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
You've been married for like 20 something years. You have like 3 or 4 kids and you father a child? That's crazy.
He's pretty old now too.
No pussy is that good to where you're like, I just can't pull out, dude.
Yeah.
Tell
That's
that to
nuts.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that's true. He keeps pumping them out.
Stevie Wonder has like a bunch of kids.
Well, that's an accident, clearly.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, I was attacked yesterday. It felt pretty good, but I was attacked. Yeah, that's just women taking advantage of a blind man. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Bad example.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone had sex with Helen Keller?
I sometimes I think about that and I'm like, I don't want to think about that.
It's immediately when you think about it, you're like, "Damn, this
Dude.
feels icky."
Do you think she
There
ever
is-
found out that touching down there felt good.
You're asking if Helen Keller ever masturbated?
She was like, ooh.
It's fucked up, Dace.
Your caretaker, whatever. What the hell's going on? I walked in. She was like, ooh.
I'm not participating in this. I don't agree with this.
She's not like the sand people.
That was the funniest part of the pod. That was the best part of the pod last week.
Dude. if there's no electricity back then, you're just in her house with her, you're her caretaker, you're spending the night, it's pitch black, there's no candles lit or anything. Middle of the night, you're dozing off and you're
you're gonna be like, what the fuck? She needs help. You come in there with a lantern. What the fuck is happening?
I don't agree with this. I'm taking a stand against you monsters.
But it's not bad.
oh my god.
Which you guys should leave her alone.
No, she's dead, dude. Who cares? And if she was alive, she couldn't hear us anyway. It's fine. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. It's horrible to think about. But very funny. Horrible. Very, very funny. How come there have been no other deaf and blind people who did anything fantastic?
Because she wasn't real.
They've all been losers since her. I've seen her handwriting. Her handwriting is so much better than mine. And I was like, there's no way she wrote this.
I mean, what else are you going to do besides write?
Nothing.
And work on your penmanship?
Nothing. She's blind and deaf. You're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Maybe because all the other blind and deaf people figured out masturbating before she did, and that's just all
They're just locked in, dude. Every day. I always think you know how when you think thoughts, it's like words in your brain.
Yeah. In her diet.
What are her thoughts like?
Yeah, I wonder that.
It can't be words.
Yeah. Do blind people see shapes?
It's all just sounds. It's like, oh, oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
know.
silence. If I was blind and deaf, just put me on a roller coaster forever. Put me on a roller coaster.
No one tells you where they're taking you, and you just feel them strap you into the seat.
Take her on the Batman at Six Flags. No idea what a roller coaster is. I would be a permanent resident at Six Flags over Texas.
Definitely.
Put me on the Mr. Freeze. We're you go forward, you're like, oh my god, it's over. It's like, nope, you're going backwards, and it goes back. Then someone grabs you and they take you to the Batman. You do that. Your feet are hanging off. You're just doing corkscrews.
You said someone
grabs they take you to the flashback.
Going a different direction.
They take you to the Texas Giant.
Oh, the Texas Giant.
Texas Giant's crazy because that's dangerous.
What's that?
Is that the wooden one?
The wooden one.
I hate wooden roller coasters.
It's just
the wooden one. And then they take you on Judge Judy. And Judge Judy's not as scary.
Judge Judy has a roller coaster.
There's a roller coaster called Judge Judy?
Yeah. And it just goes it's just like that. It's pretty boring. So if you're blind and deaf, you're like, oh my God, it's getting better. It's getting easier. No. Then they take you on the Superman. Oh, dude. The Superman, you think you're going to die.
Dude, it'd be so cool if on the Judge Judy roller coaster, you know how there's that roller coaster at Universal Studios where you can pick the song? It's you pick a genre of music, and then they have a few artists, and you can pick whatever song. And there's speakers by your head during the whole roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
It'd be so sick if you could pick your favorite Judge Judy episode and just listen to that on the roller coaster. You are not going to talk to me like that in my courtroom. Bailiff.
You ever seen that meme where she's
Bailiff? Your Honor, I didn't have a receipt. You had a receipt. He's saying you had a receipt.
And do you have the paperwork for that? Let me see that.
Yeah, Judge Judy. Am I the only one who thinks she's just a bitch?
A very powerful bitch. When I was a kid, my grandpa would always watch Judge Judy. I thought she literally was like the judge of society. Like, I thought all justice falls in her hands. I'd like hear about any kind of court case. I'd be like, Judge Judy must be swamped right now, dude.
I was always annoyed. I was like, Judge Judy would interrupt a lot. And I'm like, let them fucking talk.
No, dude, that's her space.
Like, they're arguing their case. They don't have a fucking lawyer, by the way. It's just them talking, and she won't let them talk. And I'm like, shut up.
Dude, I heard of a guy, he would go, him and his buddies would go on courtroom TV shows.
Yes,
and they would sue each other for fake shit.
Yeah.
And then whoever would get rewarded, they just split it amongst their friends. They just make up a story.
Yeah.
Like he was like a club promoter and he didn't pay this guy for performing. And they just argue on TV and then get paid at the end.
That's pretty good.
That's literally my dream. It's like
pretty good.
You don't know what you're passionate about until you hear about it. And I'm like, that's my calling. That's what I need to do.
You want to know what I think the easiest job is? Bailiff.
Yeah.
And you guys remember seeing that video of that guy who jumped at the judge?
Yes.
How do you fuck that up?
It's pretty bad.
Probably because, like you said, it is such an easy job that never happens ever. So the one time you had to actually do your job, you're like, oh shit, fuck.
The bailiff, they're not even standing nearby.
No.
They need to stand in front.
There was a bailiff on one of those court TV shows where this guy was like, there was like a couple on and they were like disputing a divorce. And the guy was like, why did you guys get divorced? He was like, I wasn't happy. Look at him. And he was like, how long have you been married? And he was like, 20 years. He's like, see, he looks pissed.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then the guy ended up killing his wife.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's crazy.
The bailiff?
The bailiff killed his wife.
Yeah, it turns out
like years later.
Yeah, years later.
The defendant was right on the money, dude.
Mm-hmm. Dude. I saw, I think it was Judge Joe Brown, also another good, like one of those judge shows.
No one's Judge Judy, but yes.
Yeah,
he's good.
True. Judge Judy is the Michael Jordan of those.
She's a queen, dude.
But there was this guy in there, and I guess his ex-girlfriend or whatever, and the ex-girlfriend was like saying like he was popular in school. I don't remember what the case was, but she was like he was popular in school. He was a part of the biggest frat or whatever, and then the judge was like, what frat? And then they said, and then the judge goes
Sick
like,
pie.
yeah, he was like, and he looked at the kid and he went, and the kid goes, and it was over after that. It was done for.
That one's great.
Yeah.
That's a good moment.
Dude.
We got to get on one of those court shows.
That would be a lot of fun.
We do.
What would our thing be?
I could be crazy.
Yeah.
I could be like, dude, it could be like Tyler Barris had sex with my car. And I could sell that. I could sell that easily.
As soon as I told him I got a Kia, he had this weird look in his eye. And every time we were in the car, he would like touch it all over the place. It was weird.
Like, you know, I was with Tyler, you know, at his kid's birthday party. And I gave his kid a gift. And as that was happening, Tyler just kept looking at my Kia 2021 Sportage. And he went outside and I'm sorry.
It's time to leave the birthday party.
Sorry.
I walk out to the Chuck E. Cheese parking lot, and he is thrusting away at my exhaust pipe. And I said, hey, you stop that. And his kids are like, what is Daddy doing?
This car is not American either.
It's my most prized
Yeah,
possession.
He had me
this
sit.
car was made
he
in
had me sit-
Korea. He came over to the States and he got fucked.
He had me sit in his back seat, and it was just kids' car
And my-
seats.
And my
And I
own
fit
mother was in the
perfectly
car
in the
too.
kids' car seat.
My mother was in the car.
That's great, dude. What's another one? I could claim that I went to the circus and Dace was in charge of the tigers and he needed a volunteer, so he pulled me from the audience and I thought we were going to do a cool trick, and then he just started having sex with the tiger.
Hold on now. You pulled him from the audience?
Yeah. It was a random guy. I pulled him from the audience, and I was going to show him this.
And when you buy a ticket,
yeah,
do you expect this? Do you expect to be pulled from the audience?
I had no
No, you
knowledge.
don't. You do not.
I had no knowledge of this.
In my defense, that's how you train tigers.
I wasn't done talking. I wasn't done talking.
Okay.
You pulled him from the audience.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Did he give you verbal consent?
Yes.
It didn't sound like he did.
Your Honor, if I could speak, I did not give him consent.
He did. He
And
said,
at one-
let me see the tigers.
I would like to, excuse me, Your Honor, I would like to say at one point during the show,
Lovemaking.
I guess we could call it, he looked over to me in front of a full audience and he said, Tony likes to watch. Or Tony likes it when people watch. And he was talking about Tony the tiger, who he was thrusting away on.
He does like it. He makes more noise when that happens.
I brought my grandmother to the circus thinking she would enjoy it. She went to the circus as a young girl, and I thought it would be nostalgic for her. And she said, I've never seen a circus like this before. So
exactly. That's the appeal of our circus.
He's not done talking.
A circus
He's not done
ignorance.
talking. Mr. Carlson.
When will I get to talk?
It's just all the time with this guy, honestly. It's caused my family a lot of pain and a lot of trauma. I'm looking for a simple payout. And honestly, I would like for this circus to be shut down because I don't think that's how you should treat tigers. Okay. I'm done. Thank you.
I forget how they end. How do they end?
I think they just make a decision and then it's a payout. Go, this court finds you guilty. You owe Tyler $5,000. Next.
Wow.
That was when they throw down the gavel. That was a gavel I did.
Where did Judge Judy?
Judge Judy apparently
what's her thing?
smokes hella weed with Willie Nelson.
Was she a
I
judge
heard.
beforehand?
Really?
Yeah.
To be a judge, you have to be picked by the president.
I think she was at least a
Really?
lawyer.
You have to be picked.
She's the real deal, dude.
I think federal judge has to be picked, like hand-picked from the president himself.
Wow.
And then maybe like a state judge, maybe from like the governor or something.
What about a TV judge?
That's what I'm trying to look up.
The producers pick them.
Just a producer.
Or he's got the best personality.
Would you be on a TV show?
I would be on a TV show.
What kind of TV show?
Like a reality TV show.
You'd be on one of those documentaries about people who keep wild animals and be like, this guy has sex with tigers.
I actually live very close to Wynnewood and knew the Tiger King. Wasn't Joe Exotic?
Yeah,
Joe Exotic was like a local meme.
I drove
And that was
past it
huge.
a few times, but I never went.
I knew people who worked there at the place. I knew the girl who videoed all of his campaign videos. He was in our town's Christmas parades.
Wow.
With his tigers. The person who lost their arm, in the
Yeah,
documentary,
yeah.
would come to my restaurant all the time
Wow.
that I worked at. And then the documentary came out, and I was like, oh, shit, yeah, this...
So back to Judge
This is, I
Judy.
guess, like
Yeah,
a bigger
hit me
deal.
with some Judge Judy
Yeah.
facts.
She's from New York.
Obviously.
You have to get picked by the mayor to be a state judge for the
Giuliani.
state government.
Giuliani, maybe?
Ed Koch
Damn.
or Koch or whatever. I don't know.
My bad.
Head
But
cock.
to be a federal judge, it's the president.
Damn.
But she was selected, and then she was known because she's from Bedford-Stuyvesant and she's a woman. So they're like,
Yeah.
like, wow, what a sassy lady. And then she got famous.
What a powerhouse.
Yeah, what a powerhouse.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I had to go to court for my tag and my headlight that was out? Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
Did you get the death penalty?
No, I got pulled over because my headlight was out.
He's
And
on
then
the lam
they-
right now.
they found out that my tag was out too, and then they said, you just got to go to court with proof that you got it fixed. So that morning I went to the wrong courthouse. I was already late, went to the wrong courthouse, go to the right courthouse eventually, and then they're just like calling names to come up and talk about whatever it is that they did, and then they discuss it. And there's two sheriffs on the other side of the judge, and she was like, all right, we've gone through the whole list, so I'm just going to start naming names. And then she gets to me, she's like, Dace Carlson. I like stood up. I walk up there, and she's like, all right, Dace Carlson, let's see. I've issued a warrant for your arrest. And I was just like,
Dave.
okay. Like, I'm in the police station. What can I
Damn.
do? But no, it was all jokes. She was just joking around. She was like, I'm just joking. Get up here. And
Oh,
so-
yeah, that's cool.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
Maybe she's trying to get the TV angle.
Maybe.
Trying to be a little fun in
Yeah.
court.
Yeah. Cracking jokes.
Seems like a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
I think she's a bad judge.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't
What are
have to
you
pay
doing?
anything, so I'm not going to say she was bad.
Oh, you have to pee?
And this is a good bit.
Oh, we're in an hour.
Oh, shit.
What do you want to promote real quick before you go?
Hey, guys. I'm going to be at Breakdown Comedy Club November 1st and 2nd. Tickets still available. Hosting for Big J. Okerson. And then the week after that, I'll be in Plano, Texas, November 7th. I don't know the venue, so just look up Plano Comedy Festival.
Nice.
I am on the flyer.
Hooray, Dace.
I have a show October 30th at the Opolis in Norman. So come out to that. It's going to be fun. I think it's the first comedy show that they've had at the Opolis. That'll be a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then I have a show in Lawton, Crowdwork show, November 4th. It's a free show, as far as I'm aware. Don't quote me on that. That'll be fun. November 7th at Prohibition Lounge, and November 8th in Tulsa. I have a riff show. I don't know where that is. It's going to be fun.
Fantastic.
More details later.
Let's see. Show tomorrow. What happened before? I did a comedy on the spot show tomorrow, and it was awesome, and I killed. After that, what day is that Prohibition show? 7th?
The 7th, yeah.
November 7th, I will also be at Prohibition Lounge. That's a good lineup.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone
It's
should
going to be
come
a good
that.
show.
And they have really good food there.
Is it on a Thursday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So come out to that. It's in Norman on Main Street. And then November 12th, I'll be in Tulsa. Details to come.
Ooh.
Apparently, it's a charity show.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully, I'm not getting suckered into a charity I don't care about.
Right. Like,
You know. Israel has a right to defend itself, okay? I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, that's the pod.
yeah.
So thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, share, follow, 5-star ratings, comments. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your cousins, tell your friends, tell your dog. Don't tell your cat, dude. Bye.